Good morning. It's a rainy morning, slightly rainy on the island, and I'm on my way for a very exciting moment. But I'm not excited, as you may notice. Last night I watched a video of, one of the Freedom Foundation jobs that Pastor Tony Rapu, undertakes, and in that documentary was the story of Fatima and her rehabilitation, and that video made me cry. I felt broken. After such a very intense intervention, she was taken away from her very remote location in Lagos after being actively involved in drugs. She had talked about how she was expelled by her family and disowned, and how she had traveled to Spain and was in prison for drugs and repatriated back home. Life had been a mess for her, and after all that mess, she found herself doing drugs because her friends invited her to try it. Just try it. And just try it turned out to be, every day it turned out to be, she said she sold everything she owned, her cars. She was stealing money just to do drugs. She emancipated. She was a mess, and she was rehabilitated and taken, she was detoxified. She was taken into rehab, but that's not even the painful part. The painful part for me was the fact that after a whole year of intensive work and counseling and rehabilitation and all the works, she relapsed. Wow, she went back to that place, into the same mess, into the same drugs, and she was even worse. She looked worse than she left. That part broke me, but I was still yet to be shaken. A little bit later, she was taken again from that place into rehab. She was detoxed. She went through training. She learned new skills like tailoring and unfortunately. And there's just it just looks like it's a good thing to be involved in drugs. Guys, I take God beguna. See, what I have seen from the lots of documentaries, from the interventions I have been grateful and humble to undertake with few people, with the rehab recommendations I have taken in the last 1 year. See guys, this drug issue is not a joke. It's not. We need to be able to approach this with every seriousness that it demands. We need to not just pray. We need to pray, honestly. This is a serious prayer issue. First prayer is you need to pray nobody in your family gets involved in drugs. It's not funny. It's as in when you see them helpless. Someone can go through rehab and recover and have a relapse. Like it's a continuing recovery. There's nothing like a former drug addict. They are always in recovery mode because your chances of going back is very, very high. So first thing I recommend, we need to pray for God to help us not start what we cannot handle. Both for us and our children, we need to pray that God grants us help, that nobody close to us or even far from us starts this drug thing. It's terrible. Secondly, we need to be serious about the learning. We need to learn how to handle these things. Dedicate time to learn. Dedicate time to get resources. If you hear of courses where they learn about drug handling, drug rehabilitation, and all this stuff, please pay to attend. Don't say, but I'm not a therapist now, but I don't do drugs now. No. Right now, everybody needs to be informed. Everybody needs to be aware. Everybody needs to be on top of this matter. Drug now, they kill our people big time. So pray, learn about this subject matter, and thirdly, volunteer, help people. Let us go all out and help. Let's go all out and help. Last week I was speaking with several doctors who work in rehabs, and I know of rehabs where they do it as a CSR. They don't charge. So if you can, Please find such rehabs. I can give you contacts if you want. Let's give them money. Let's support this work. Because if we support this work, by the grace of God, we can contribute to reducing the menace. This is scary, guys. This is really, really scary. I just thought I should share this subject this morning because it's heavy on my heart. The drug issues, we think to be taking it we take it as light. It's not at all. People are suffering. Fatima in that video was saying, I want you to take me out of this mess. I want to leave this rubbish. Those were the words she was using. And she found herself coming back. She felt helpless, like she was trapped. So sometimes these guys are helpless. They don't know what to do to get out of this crazy trap called drugs. I appeal to you, let us work together to fix this challenge. I beg you. Thank you, guys, and God bless you. Please share this video. Let us contribute to sharing this information out. Please share this video. Please share this video. Thank you very much. Got to go now. God bless you.